Before we go into the next set of bhajans, I want to read to you, this session tonight is really on Shiv Puran, or Shiv Bhagwan. And why has this request been made? As I said before, it's the 5th death anniversary of Chandravati. So I will read here the English meaning. If you go to read the complete Hindi, or shall I say Sanskrit meaning, it'll take quite some time. So we'll just do the English, because it doesn't make sense you try to understand the Sanskrit when you do not even know what the English meaning is all about. So this is what they call the Shiv Kavacha Stotram, the shield-like hymn of Shiva. Now listen carefully, this is English. I prostrate to Shiva, who is a consort of Uma, Parvati, who has diamond-like sharp protruding teeth, who is three-eyed, who holds venom in his neck, who conquers enemies, who has 1,000 hands, and who appears as a fierce form. Wearing Rudraksh beads around his 2 wrists and 3 lines of white vibhuti, holy ash on the forehead, reciting and meditating on Panchakshara mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, one must surrender to Shiva, seeking refuge. Right away, if you were to watch what is happening in the Western Hemisphere right now, we had earthquakes recently, and a series of earthquakes, not one. And then we had a series of hurricanes, not one. And for 80 years, we never had hurricanes like these before. And later on, if time permits, I'll show you how God controls everything. And if we tend to believe that we can do things without His permission and begging Him to calm down the situation, then we are in for a great surprise. So I continue reading here. Now I'll give Upadesh, initiation, of Shiv Kavacham to you. This is the most confidential hymn among all the Puranas, ancient book of mythology. It removes all sins. It is very sacred. It bestows victory, and it relieves one of all dangers. Rushava said, this is a person who have related the story, after prostrating to Shiva, the great Lord who is all-pervasive, I will recite the Shiva Kavacham, which provides all protection to all mankind. Like I just said, all the hurricanes, all the earthquakes, all whatever you think about happening, Shiva is the one who can calm down the situation. Seated in a clean place, on a proper seat, as per the stipulations of the sacred tradition, with total control of the senses, perform pranayam and meditate on the imperishable Shiva. Just so when we do in Havan, we had done some pranayam, etc. Time doesn't permit. Again, if you want to know what is pranayam and so on, you go back to the first set of filming that we have done on Dattatreya and Hanuman. You'll see what pranayam is all about, what mudras is all about. Shiva, who resides in the lotus-like heart, pervades in the entire sky. He transcends all sense impulses. He is subtle. He is infinite. He causes the genesis of the world. I meditate on Maheshwara, Shiva, the great Lord, as a repository of divine bliss. By meditating on this form, one must remove all the shackles of effect of deeds in this past and present birth. For a prolonged period, one must merge the mind in the bliss of divine knowledge, concentrating on spiritual formation of 6 Bijaksharas. One must attain protection, chanting Shiva Kavacham. You know why we have that? Somebody was saying, and when we have a little class, a Ramayana class, I don't have members of the class yet here, they'll be there in a while. We were talking about God. We are part and parcel of God. And only just a few minutes ago before I came here, I was looking at the breeze blowing and shaking the trees. And when we look at the seeds in those trees, those seeds are like us. If we can withstand the pressures of these breeze and hurricanes and earthquakes, then who knows? This is why it is said we are part and parcel of that Lord. Sometimes we say we are a spark of the divine form. But I prefer to say we are seed of that form. We are just like a tree. Those trees outside there, Mamoral trees here, these forest trees, they grow and produce other trees. We are the ones who are supposed to do the same. We are supposed to produce children of a good kind, teaching them about the moral and spiritual values. So I continue reading here. Meaning of the text: may Shiva, the single form of all the celestial, protect me from the deep pit of samsara, worldly bondage. The Lord's divine name is the genesis of all the sacred syllables of powerful mantras. May His divine name pervade my heart incessantly and remove all my sins. May Shiva, the cosmos power, the repository of spiritual brilliance, the Ananda Ghana, that is the embodiment of bounteous bliss supreme, the personification of divine knowledge, protect me always, everywhere. He is the supreme power. He is similar than the atom and greater than the greatest. May such kind Lord protect me from all types of fear. Only recently I read where the Minister of Education said, thank the Lord that we were spared all these hurricanes that just passed recently, and even the earthquakes in Mexico that is taking place right now. But he did not continue to say that we must have that full faith in God. Today the Shiv reading, or should I say Shiv Puran, is trying to remind us of the power of God. Continuing. May Shiva, who taken the form of the earth, bears the burden of the universe. May He, the one with 8 celestial forms, protect me from the dangers likely to occur from the earth, which I just mentioned. May Shiva, who, taking the form of water, enlivens mankind. May He, the one with 8 celestial forms, protect me from the dangers likely to be caused by water. And if we were to look at the picture of Lord Shiva itself, as I said before, many people want to know how could this universe, which we call the macrocosm means the big form of God is there. And we are the microcosm. And if we look at Lord Shiva, He controls from His pictures. You can see how He controls the whole environment, the whole cosmos, the whole earth itself, and all the different forms of celestial beings. He controls all of them. Look at the picture and you will see. Shiva causes a fierce fire and burns all the worlds of the universe while dancing ferociously at the time of annihilation. May such Pralaya, Kala Rudra, protect me from fire, gales, and all kinds of fear and heat. What a time for me to talk about Shiva now that is happening all over the world. Storms, earthquakes, volcanoes, even eruptions in other parts of the world. Shiva with these eyes shining brilliantly as lightning with radiant golden complexion, with 4 faces, holding knowledge, sacred ash, and an axe in 2 hands, and among the other 2 hands, one showing the Abhaya Mudra, the gesture assuring the devotees to be fearless, and the other giving boons, staying at the eastern side, protect me always, everywhere. Shiva with 3 eyes in the form of Aghora, the benevolent one, with 4 faces, holding a spade, a keta, a weapon, a javelin, noose, trident, skull, rosary, and fire pot in his 8 hands, protect me in the southern side. Shiva with 3 eyes, with 4 faces, in the form of Sadhya Jota, shining brilliantly in pure white complexion, comparable to molai, a flower. The full moon, white sun comes, and a crystal holding Veda, and a rosary in 2 hands, and among the other 2 hands, showing the Abhaya mantra, the gesture assuring the devotee to be fearless, and the other giving boons, protect me in the western side. Shiva with 3 eyes, with 4 faces, in the form of Vamadeva, holding Tanka, a weapon, and a rosary in 2 hands, and among the other 2 hands, one showing Abhaya Mudra again, and second giving boons, protect me in the northern side. Shiva with 5 faces, shining brilliantly in the form of Isana, holding Veda, javelin, and a Tanka, a weapon, a noose, and a skull, a drum, a trident in his hand, and among the other 3 hands, one showing the Abhaya Mudra, amongst others giving boons, and the last one holding Akshara, alphabet, protect me in the upper side. May Shiva, decorated with the crescents of the moon on his crown, protect my heart. May Shiva, with a 3rd eye on his forehead, protect my forehead. So again, it's most appropriate that these sessions that we are having here now for Chandrawati, in her next life, in the life that she may have already taken, because 5 years ago she has passed away, she may have realized some of these things, and if we who have not realized these things yet, listen again, we continue. May Shiva extol in the Vedas, protect my ears. May Shiva holding a skull, protect my cheek always. May the 5-faced Shiva protect my eyes, my face. May Shiva, whose tongue is a form of the Vedas, protect my tongue. May Shiva, the blue-necked one, protect my neck. May Shiva, who destroyed the yaga of arrogant Daksha, protect my chest. May Shiva, whose hands symbolize righteousness, protect my armpits. May Shiva, holding the bow, Pinaka, protect my 2 hands. May Shiva, whose bow is a big mountain, protect my stomach. May Shiva, who killed the Cupid, Manmata, protect my waist. May Shiva, the father of Ganapati, protect my navel. May Shiva, with long locks in here of head, protect my waist. May Shiva, who killed Cupid, Manmata, protect my private parts. May Shiva, the consort of Parvati, protect my back. May Shiva, the best friend of Kubir, the Lord of Wealth, protect my thighs. May Shiva, the Lord of Universe, protect my knees. May Shiva, for whom Nandi is a vehicle and is symbolized in his flag, protect the calves of my legs. May Shiva, whose feet the celestial worship, protect my feet. May Shiva, as Maheshwara, the great Lord, protect me in the first 3 hours period of the daytime. May Shiva, as Vamdev, protect me in the sacred period of the 3 hours of the daytime. May Shiva, my enemies, the enemy's army is ocean-like and frightening as it comprises of army, cavalry, and elephant force in millions of numbers. May Shiva, as Veerbhadra, protect me from such fierce force. May Shiva, in the form of Mridu, behead the millions of evil people in this fierce, sharp speed. May Shiva, trident splashing terrible flames of fire comparable to the holocaust of annihilation, kill the enemies. May Shiva, now Pinaka, frighten and drive away the cruel animals like wolves, tigers, and lions. May Shiva, the Lord of the universe, remove bad omens, bad dreams, evil ways, evil thoughts, unfeeling, famine, vices, unbearable notoriety, natural calamities, overheat, fear of poison, and the problems and diseases due to the effect of the planets. I conclude here telling you, I prostrate to Shiva, who is ever auspicious. He is beyond all traits. He transcends all narrow cults. He is the creator of all the world of the universe. He himself protects and nourishes all the worlds. Also, at the time of annihilation, he destroys the universe. He is the guru preceptor of all the worlds. He is the witness of all worlds. His glory is the underlying hidden theme of all Vedas. He bestows boon to all the underlying the worlds. He removes all sins and problems. He gives unfailing assurances of fearlessness to the entire universe. He wears the crescent and the moon in his crown as an ornament. He is perennial and all-pervasive. His mode is fixed. However, he has no abode. He is abstract and imperceptible. He has no grief. He has no obstacle to do anything. That is, none can stop him. He is unblemished. He has no attachment to the world. He has no duality. That is, he transcends the pairs of opposites. He is attracted. He is unattached. He has no feeling of me and mine, That is, he has no possessive instinct. He is ever pure. He is attributeless. He does not seek any support. This is the kavacha that normally we have to listen to in Sanskrit. And I always say, if you cannot understand the English of it, doesn't make much sense. You just listen to the chanting and does not do the meaning. So I have chosen today to give you the English meaning of this, and I will want to continue to close off here now. His wealth is matchless. He is ever pious. His intellect is the best. He is the perfect one. He is the embodiment of Satchitananda, truth, knowledge, and bliss. None can be compared to him. His brilliance is supreme. He radiates the mild brilliance of the blissful peace. He is the personification of spiritual brilliance. He is full of such brilliance. He is the Lord of such brilliance. I prostrate to such kind and Lord Shiva. O Rudra, Maheshwara, Mahamudra, Maharudra, O Veerbhadra, Mahabhairava, Kala Bhairava, Kalpananta, Bhairava, O Shiva, holding the skull and the rosary, glory to you. O Shiva, you appear to be fierce, holding the weapons and articles like Katvanga, sword, skin, axe, noose, javelin, hand drum, a deer, trident, bow, arrows, mace, Shakti, a weapon, Binda, Pipala, Tomaram, Padi, pounding rod, Musundi, Mudgara, Pasam, Parga, Patisha, Satagni, Chakram, this in your several hands. You have thousands of sharp, fierce, protruding teeth. By your terribly loud laughter, you broke up the universe. You have serpents as your earrings. Serpents are your necklace. The king of cobras and other serpents stay near to you and render service to you. Elephants hide in your dress. O Mudra, O Mrityunjaya, Triambaka, the one with 3 eyes. Your third eye is asymmetrical. You are the Lord of the universe. Nandi, your vehicle, symbolizes your flag. Venomous poison serves you as an ornament. O Shiva, you have the cosmic form. The entire universe is a form of yours. You are versatile. You are all-pervasive. Kindly protect me. Show me the brilliant fire of the Yaga. Become more and more brilliant. May the flames of fire emanating from you rise higher. Destroy my fear of untimely death and fear of death. Remove fear of any disease. Remove the fear of sickness in me. Please protect me from the fear of venomous snakes. Kill thieves and unsettle my enemies. Kill them with their trident. Break my enemies to pieces with your axe. Behead them with your sword. Beat them with your weapon, Katvanga. Uncover my sin. Pulverize my sins. Shoot my sins with your arrows. Frighten the evil yakshas, the type of celestials, and the demons. Drive away the ghosts. Frighten the various ghosts like Kushmanda, Bhuti, Bitala, Maringa, Brahma Rakshas. Remove my fear. Console me as I am afraid. As I am grief-stricken, kindly make me happy. I am afflicted with hunger and thirst. Pacify me. Look at me gracefully with your Amrita-like nectarine rays. Rejuvenate me. Uplift me from the fear of death and hell. Cover me with the Shiva Kavacha, O Mrityunjaya, O Triambaka, O Sadashiva, O Parameshwara. Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. Over to the group to sing a couple of bhajas.
Jai Bola Bandari Shiva Shiv तूने मुझको जग में दे जा नीलमल दे कर काया आकाश संसार है मैंने जिसको दाग लगाया जन्म जन्म की मेरी चादर कैसी दाग चुराओ मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी द्वार तुम्हारे आओ तूने मुझको जग में दे जा नीलमल दे कर काया आकर इस संसार है मैंने जिसको दाग लगाया जन्म जन्म की मेरी चादर कैसी दाग चुराओ मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी द्वार तुम्हारे आओ ये पावन परमेश्वर मेरे मन ही मन शर्माओ मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी निर्बल वाणी पाकर तुझसे नाम है तेरा गाया निर्मोद कर है परमेश्वर कभी ना तुझको दाया मन वीणा की तारे तोड़ी अब क्या गीत सुनाओ मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी द्वार तुम्हारे आओ हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे मन ही मन शर्माओ मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी द्वार तुम्हारे आओ हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे मन ही मन शर्माओ मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी मेरी चादर ओढ़ की कैसी
प्रणवस्वरूपं परिराजभूषम् अनिमाधिश्रीप्रदश्रीविघ्नराजम् प्रणवस्वरूपं परिराजभूषम् अनिमाधिश्रीप्रदश्रीविघ्नराजम्
Alright, before we go to the next bhajan, again I want to remind you that this Ramayana session has been held for the 5th death anniversary of Chandravati Raghunan and Mr. Mahadev Kishore Raghunan, son and daughter-in-law of the late Chandravati Raghunan, is hosting this one night Shiv Puran Yagna. Before I go into the next topic, which I would not take too long, you know, many people, especially young children, when you tell them about religion, and if you ask them what is religion, they would not be able to give you an answer. When I did my first session, as I said, 2014, I answered that question, what is religion? But I'm going to remind you in just one page here. What does the word religion mean? If you want to know more, I give you videos to prove that there's a God and you must believe in God. So the answer I have here for tonight, because there are young people who would want to ask the same question. Religion is man's search to satisfy the question of his place in the universe and find salvation from elimination. You know, the earthquake we had recently in Mexico, you know, a school came down and I think it's 32 children died or more. And people ask the question, why, what have these children done to suffer this fate? So you must understand that God controls everything. I'm not going to get into the details as to why this happened, but some people ask the question, children are born and they die very soon. Old people want to die and they're still around. We don't know. So answer the question again. Religion is a form of Hindu male culture that is created as a form of nationality to fill the gaps of mankind's knowledge. The overlying theme of our existence and faith. Religion is essentially a form of pre-science. And many people believe that science has nothing to do with religion. And if I know what Swamiji, Ganapati Sachananda Swamiji, and Vivekananda and others have been trying, you know, today, or should I say this week, is 150 years since Kriya Yoga was reintroduced in the world. It's a scientific thing. If you want to keep this body healthy, which I'm not going to go into detail, you go and do Kriya Yoga, do mudras, do exercises of religious nature, and you'll see a difference in your own body. And then that will become a difference in your own spiritual development. Religion is essentially a form of pre-science and pre-philosophy. Religion is of the methodology on how to handle our existence and issues. Religion, by its very nature, designed to be a solution to human existence. You know, many people have forgotten that the doctor can only cure the physical body. But you know who cures the mental body? Spiritualism. And no doctor names Dr. Spiritualism is wrong, except our own gurus. Ganapati Sachananda Swamiji, Vivekananda, and all the others. So we must practice spiritual practices to get our mental self cured. It is a set of beliefs or traditions, practices that have meaning for the achievement of our own self. Religion is a practice of dealing